Good day everyone. Let's talk about angles in unit circle and circular function. The angle measure. An angle is formed by rotating a ray about its endpoint. In the figure shown here, the initial side of angle AOB is ray OB. I mean, ray OA, while its terminal side is ray OB. An angle is said to be positive if the ray rotates in a counterclockwise direction. Meanwhile, the angle is negative if it rotates in a clockwise direction. So here are the examples of a positive angle and a negative angle. An angle is in standard position if it is drawn in an xy plane with its vertex at the origin of the circle and its initial side on the position in a positive x-axis position. Okay, so the angles alpha, beta, and theta are examples of the angles in standard position. So here the angle alpha is positive, so it is in standard position because it started or the initial side is in the positive x-axis. Also, the angle theta here is a standard position with a positive angle. While the beta angle, although negative angle, it is also in a standard position because the initial side started in a positive x-axis. A central angle of a circle measures 1 degree, written 1 degree if it intercepts 1 over 360. So the one revolution from 0 to 360, that is equivalent to 1 over 360 or 1 degree in the circumference of the circle. 1 minute written as this one is 1 over 60 of 1 degree, while 1 second is 1 over 60 of the 1 minute. Okay, so that's solved. So 10 degrees, 30 minutes, in 18 seconds. Let's convert it to all degrees. So 10 degrees, of course, leave it as it is. And then let's convert seconds to minutes. So 30 plus 18 over 60 minutes. So that's 30.3. So 10 degrees and 30.3 minutes. And from minutes, we convert it to degrees. So 10 plus 30.3 over 60 degrees. So that's 0.0505 or that's 10.505 degrees. Next is from degrees to minute and second. So leave it here, the degree. So 79 and the 0.251 degrees. Let's convert it into minutes. So 0.0251 multiplied by 60, that's 15.06. So 15.06, that's in a minute. And the 0.06, so we can convert it to seconds. So 79 degrees and 15 minutes times 0.06 times 60 seconds. So that's 3.6 seconds. So the answer is 79 degrees, 15 minutes, and 3.6 seconds. The following figure identify the terminal side of an angle in standard position with given measure. Again, the standard position is the vertex at the origin of the circle and started or the initial side at the positive x-axis. So the degree 135 degrees. So from here, which is 0 up to here. Why? Up to here. Because this is 180 degrees. The straight line is 180 degrees and then subtract with the given the given here is 45 degrees. So that's equivalent to 135 degrees. So the ray OC is the answer. Number 2, degree measure is negative 135 degrees. So since this is a negative number, so from the initial side at this point at the positive x-axis, so we will rotate our angle clockwise. Since this is negative, and again 180 for a straight line, 180 degrees minus the given here is 45 degrees, so that is 135. So therefore, this angle here to ray OD is negative 135 degrees. So the ray OD is the terminal side. Another one, negative 90 degrees. Again, negative 90. So from the positive x-axis and then 90 degrees. So this is 90 degrees perpendicular line. So the ray OE is the answer. And lastly, degree measure 405 degrees. So 405 degrees. So one rotation is equivalent to 360 degrees. So this angle here is 135 degrees, and then we know this angle, which is 90. 135 degrees minus 90 is equal to 45. So 360 plus 45 is 405 degrees. So therefore, this ray or the ray OB is 405 degrees.